I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell the trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.
Hebrew is a beast.
What's good, guys? The Knicks podcast in the building. Knicks played today, 8 o'clock, man. This is not the Knicks watch along. This is still a silent protest from your kid, Dyer Eru. Knicks should have did things to make the roster better. You know, right now we like 58 games into the season. Things could have been done, you know, to move stuff around, trades and via whatever. You know, so shout out to the Nick of Time podcast because I'll be mentioning some things that happened there today. For one person that was on, I believe his name was Keith. He tried to call me out saying that the Knicks couldn't make them because of the apron. Man, I'm so sick of that apron rule, man, because every time we have a talk about whatever, people always got to bring the apron up and they got to start like educating you on how smart they are about the apron. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no eggs or no rice being cooked or no steak on the stove, but we keep talking about the apron. You know what I'm saying? So we cooking. You know, but you know, there's context to everything, man. You can make trades. You know, people could have gotten waived. You know, a whole long season. There was things that Knicks could have done. I know one thing. We got Matt Ryan on the roster. I don't know why he's still on the roster. You know, but he possibly could get waived during this time period. You know, there's a few people that could possibly get waived that we have signed to contracts that we could have done throughout the year. But here we are in the 10-day contract realm, and we're gonna get it popping here, man. So let's get it started. Like I said, I don't like to start beef with people, man, because to me it's a low energy type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But people always got something to say, so we'll talk about that. Enjoy your retirement. You know what I'm saying? So I'm retired from cursing people out and inviting them to the hot dog stand. But anyway, this goes to PJ Tucker for those that can see it on the screen there. Let me just click it. PJ Tucker just got waived by Toronto. So PJ hasn't played good basketball in a long time. All he's known for is spitting in KD's mouth when he plays defense, you know, but otherwise not doing anything else. His 3-point shot, it might be dead right now because because of his age. PJ Tucker had a good run, nice good career. But he's not a player that I would want on the roster. So just saying, you know, getting ready for the playoffs and bringing veteran leadership, he's probably going to get signed to somebody. Today is the day to do that. You know, you have to waive people by today, I guess before the night is over, before March 1st, you know, in order for players to be available for the playoff rosters. So they did PJ Tucker a solid. So he'll probably sign somewhere. Celtics probably. What's another team? Cleveland. You know, Cleveland is stacked already. They have a lot of players over there. So maybe Boston just to sit on the bench for leadership purposes or just for like foul purposes and that type of thing. But anyway, I'm just saluting him, you know, for his retirement. He's a good podcaster. I saw him doing some podcast stuff. He's a sneakerhead. So looking forward to see what PJ Tucker does later on in his career. You know, basketball is life. You know, that's the reason why we're here. But it's good to see guys, you know, doing other things, you know, with their lives and stuff like that. You know, speaking of other things with our lives, Mitchell Robinson is finally coming back today, man. So I will be watching, but like I said, silent protest. I'm not doing full game watch-alongs right now. So when Mitchell Robinson makes his appearance, I'm quite sure people are gonna go live and do all these extra things and stuff about Mitchell Robinson. Listen, you know, a lot of things get kind of like missed in the translation when it comes to Mitchell Robinson and me. You know, I understand what Mitchell Robinson brings to the table, But just because he brings certain things to the table doesn't mean I can't not like the player. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not a fan of his game. So just saying that alone just brings so much like, oh, how could you say, oh, Mitchell Robinson? Now you're gonna give me history. I seen him block shots, like we all seen the same things. But why can't I say I don't like a player? I can give you my reasons why I don't like a player. So why does it have to be a back and forth debate? And why does it have to be like you're gonna educate me on how stupid I am about Mitchell Robinson? But I just don't like Mitchell Robinson's game. The guy last year, I mean, every single year of his career, his free throws have gone down. I'm hoping that he can finally shoot at least 60% from the free throw line. That would be enough to keep him on the floor, down the stretch. I hope that he can stay healthy because a healthy Mitchell Robinson is a good Mitchell Robinson for the Knicks. Like I said, he has to be able to shoot like 60% at least from the free throw line, not even asking a lot. 60 something percent from the free throw line would be fantastic for him. I saw him shooting hook shots. I don't know how old that video was, recently. So if he can get the ball and at least be able to finish, not even asking him to be, Hakeem Olajuwon. That's what people think. Oh, he needs to develop this, that. Oh, but he doesn't have to be Hakeem Olajuwon. Man, that all those things are annoying, and that's the reason why I'm here. That's the reason why I do content, because I know there's people out there that feed a certain content out there, and I got to be the counterweight to that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, not asking for Mitchell Robinson to do anything that he hasn't done, but he has to at least be able to make simple layups, get the rebound, don't bring it down, don't throw it up, trying to dunk everything. Sometimes you just got to get the rebound and just lay it up. That's all you needs to do. So if he can control that, then that's an asset to his career. Hasn't gotten better his whole career, man. So this is not a Mitchell Robinson podcast. This is just an update about the situation here when it comes to the 10-day contract stuff. So, with all that being said, welcome back, Mitchell Robinson. We'll see how quickly it takes Mitchell Robinson, Tom Thibodeau to bring him in the game, because we're gonna need him, because certain guys are out right now. And the one guy that we traded Jericho Sims, to make room for this guy, HUKPORTI, is out for 4 to 6 weeks. It's unfortunate because he hasn't played all year and he should have played from day one. Let's keep that a buck. This guy, Mitchell Robinson, has been out the whole year. Nobody like Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims had a wild season. In the beginning, everybody said he was trash, and then all of a sudden, he was the best rim protector in the league. Like they were saying he was top something in rim protection in the NBA. Like, what the hell are we talking about? Is he trash or is he not trash? You know what I'm saying? He was a good rebounder. You know what I'm saying? Decent, serviceable rebounder. Of course, he can finish and dunk and all that type of stuff. He can guard the perimeter too. Talking about Jericho Sims, so he wasn't completely trash. What made Jericho Sims not good is that he just gets caught sleeping a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's just not an intelligent basketball player. A lot of skills, a lot of potential in him. You know what I'm saying? But he just can't put it together as far as what he has skill set inside of him and what he could bring to the table. Kevin Knox comes to the conversation also. Shout out to what's the other guy? The French kid, the French Prince, they were calling him. He's not even in the NBA anymore. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Frank Ntilikina. So a lot of different guys, man. Shout out to what's his name? Whole team. What's his name? Dotson. Damian Dotson is only like 30, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, time goes by fast, but time is not really going that fast if you kind of look at things, how things are going. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, much respect to HUKPORTI. I think HUKPORTI is a good player, good motor. Let's talk about motor, good motor, but the guy can't rebound. You know what I'm saying? He could show that he has the potential to rebound, but the last game, I think he had 1 rebound in the first half. He ended up finishing the game with maybe 2 or 3 rebounds in whatever minutes he has, man. He's not a good rebounder. Is he active scoring the basketball? Yeah, he could be active. Is he active defensively? Yeah. Is he active as far as getting his teammates riled up? Yeah. So he does bring really good attributes to the game. But yes, he has flaws too, man. So, people like to talk up guys because they like them more than the next guy. But it's not fair to shit on one player just to make another person look good. You could say that you like a player, and you could say why you don't like another player, but let's not completely shit on one guy just to big up another guy. That behavior is just something that I just can't rock with at all, man. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, shout out to HUKPORTI, wish him well. 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks. If you pull out your calendar, that's going to put us right at the beginning of, at the end of the season, beginning of the playoffs. I think this kid should be done for the season. There's no reason to bring him back to force him to do anything because he didn't play all year. You know what I'm saying? He didn't play all year. So why are we going to rush this guy to come back to do what? He didn't play all year. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we had him in the rotation or we know that we need him to play. Yeah, we do need the body, yes. But I wouldn't rush this guy to come back. make him playoff eligible. That way, just in case through injury, we can put him out there. But I don't think this guy should be in the plans at all. He should be at the bottom of the bench. We shouldn't even look his way unless somebody gets hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? Survey said big up to Alonzo Trier, man. So shout out to everybody that popped in here. I see Daniel Berry Sports. You got a Nudie in the place. You got Giddy in the place. What's good? You got Dwayne Freddie Hubbard in the place. What's up, man? Who else we got in here real quick before I keep it moving with this thing here? Anyway, this survey, he talked about big Alonzo Trier. Alonzo Trier had problems with substance abuse, man. So I think he was been taking too many performance enhancing stuff. You know, I think he got caught. Was he the one with? You know, I don't want to throw that out there because I think it was another player that got caught out with that, with the substance that I'm thinking about. So I don't want to throw that under his name, but he had problems with performance enhancing drugs and stuff, man. So I don't know what's going on with him, but let's just keep it rolling. This is a conversation here I had here on Twitter. I just posted this. You know, shout out to Lucille Ball, super pretty. Lucille's known for comedy and stuff like that, but she also was a beautiful woman, man. Shout out to Desi Arnaz that married her. You know what I'm saying? Lucille Ball. Shout out to Lucille Ball. Rest in peace. Anyway, I mentioned here he had 2 rebounds in 16 minutes. Then we traded Sims, whatever, for a dude, DeLon Wright is who I'm mentioning here, that's only being used for defensive purposes, for like 30 seconds left in the game. That's the only way DeLon Wright has played. He played in one game recently, like I said, literally, he played a couple minutes towards the end of a segment, and then he played at the end of the game for defensive purposes. So that's a slap in the face to DeLon Wright. You know that he has a skill set, but you won't give him a chance to do anything else, and we have a light bench. It's weird, man. And then Shamet is out there, so Shamet could play defense, but you rather just play DeLon Wright and not play Shamet. Might as well just play Shamet. Why even disrespect DeLon Wright and play him 30 seconds? It doesn't make any sense. But this is Tom Thibodeau. So then I mentioned Moses Brown. So this is another more drama. I mentioned Moses Brown. He made it to Dallas. Dallas loves Moses Brown. They keep bringing him over there to sign him to contract. But my thing with Moses Brown, he's not getting waived because he's trash. He's getting waived because he was an undrafted rookie, never signed a long contract, so he's not a contractual player. He's been getting these minimum deals all the time, these little bullshit deals that are non-guaranteed, that are easily waived if you want to stack him into a trade or just cut him to make room for whatever trade that you made. You know what I'm saying? So, Moses Brown was a victim through that a lot throughout his career. And he was a victim through that with the Knicks too. I think the Knicks had to cut him to make room for people too when he was on the roster at one point. You know what I'm saying? So they said Mitch might be back for members, and that's confirmed. We already confirmed that. So just scrolling through here. So and enter Lee Escobedo, man. Lee Escobedo comes in here, and he said Moses Brown is not good. We need to keep it a buck. Listen, Moses Brown, okay, he's not good per se because he has never gotten an opportunity to play extended minutes in the NBA on a consistent basis and stuff, man. But my thing is like, that might be true, but he's better than HUKPORTI, and that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Scroll down. Here we go. And it just goes down the rabbit hole. Yeah, but, he's a 8-year veteran, this, that, and the other. But then, like, he goes into saying that he's trash and ass and this, that, and the other. And he's just going crazy, right? So I ignored his post because I don't want to argue with people. And then I let him know. I said, listen, I ignored your post, man. But let me just post this last game. Don't you know Moses Brown had 21 points and 11 rebounds in his last game against Charlotte? He played for Dallas, started for them that game. And due to injury, because they have injury over there, he had 20, 21, and 11, three steals and 2 blocks. Versus Charlotte. Charlotte's not the greatest team, but he still put up 21 and 11 in the NBA game, right? But he's asked in any era has no motor, attention to detail. He said attention to detail. That just saying stuff like that, like you're going hard, you're going really hard when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just mentioning Lee Escobedo because guys like to look at other people's pods and listen to what they're saying. Hopefully he sees this. He hit me up on in the DMs, saying that we should do a pod together. If you guys would like to see me and Lee do something together, hit up Lee, or whatever, or cut this portion and bring it to his attention. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring it to his attention when I get a chance. But we should. I told him that I was free after a certain time, so maybe we should get it popping. So anyway, he said how did that Thunder stint go? He did play for the Thunder. He averaged 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 1.1 blocks in 21 minutes that year in OKC. Do you know who also averaged though that same amount? That not even as good. Mitchell Robinson. Last year, Mitchell Robinson averaged I think about 8 rebounds and 5 points. He shot 40-something% from the free throw line. 1.1 blocks, and I think 1.2 blocks. I think Mitchell Robinson had last year. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that Moses Brown is as good as Mitchell Robinson, but I'm saying that you're gonna diss a guy because he had eight points and 8 rebounds. Oh, but he never got better. This, that, and the other. Mitchell Robinson literally averaged the same thing last year. You want to say, oh, but he's a such and such veteran. Mitchell Robinson also is a such and such veteran. So anyway, Lee's not here to defend himself, but he's attacking me on my page there. So if anybody want to see it, go to my Twitter page. Die Hard Knicks PC was a Die Hard Knicks podcast, and you can read it for yourself. Anyway, just keep it scrolling here. More about Moses Brown. This is Ian Bagley. So Ian Bagley says, due to financial restrictions. So here it goes again. This is the story. Due to financial restrictions, Dallas can't sign Moses Brown to a second 10-day contract. So he just scored 20 and 11 with 2 blocks and 3 steals, and Dallas can't even retain him because they don't have enough money to sign the guy. So is that because Moses Brown has a low motor? Is that because Moses Brown is ass or not consistent? No, he's a salary cap. He's salary cap fodder. You know what I'm saying? A team camp that's under the apron. Here goes the apron. Shout out to Keith again, talking about the apron. Want to educate you on the apron as if we are like master chefs here. You know what I'm saying? That he wasn't able to they're not able to sign Moses Brown to a second 10-day contract because of the apron rules and stuff. So listen, the dude grew up in Queens. Archbishop Malloy. I live in Archbishop Malloy. He's not too far from me here. I got a chance to see him in high school, actually. I saw him play in high school. I think he was maybe his like sophomore and junior year. I think I might have caught him playing. I caught him when he played with Cole Anthony. They both were on the same team in Malloy before Cole Anthony went on to the prep schools and stuff. But I got a chance to see him in real life. Big as hell, man. I saw him walking around the neighborhood a couple times. Really huge dude, man. As a high school kid, 7'3". That's his height. But he's not he's not Wembanyama. He's not even Bobo. He's not Kristaps. He doesn't move as fast as those guys. He's a plotting center. So that might be misconstrued as being a low motor kind of guy, but he's a plotting center. He's not like a guy that's gonna be breakneck speed, flying up and down the court, shooting threes and flying down the court, doing tomahawk dunks and stuff. He's a plotting center, standing in the dunker spot, waiting to get the ball to dunk it and that type of thing. So anyway, he's not completely trash. He's serviceable. So at the moment, right now, with Sims being traded for nothing, and HUKPORTI going to be out for 6 weeks or so, then right now we kind of need another center because Mitchell Robinson's coming back. Mitchell Robinson is an asset to the team, yes, but the guy is just hurt his foot, so we cannot rely on this guy to play consistent minutes. We need another center here, to tell you the truth, man. So like the writing is on the wall for Moses Brown to come back. So I hope he comes back because the kid is from Queens, man. The kid is from Queens, and he's from here. If you want to find more about him, check out the Westchester Knicks page on Twitter. They have various different videos and stuff like that. I'll show you one in a second, talking about another player. But he's talking about his aspirations, what he thinks about himself, what he thinks about the league and his game and stuff like that, how he can fit other teams. I think the guy's bright. You know what I'm saying? I think the guy, he's from Queens, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm riding for my Queens guys. It is what it is, man. So we definitely can use this dude. I really like that this content creator here used the Mitchell Robinson defense against Moses Brown here when he played for Cleveland. He actually played good for Cleveland in little stints, like little pocket stints where he played well, but he ended up getting waived again due to contract restraints. They had to waive him to make moves, that they were making throughout the year and stuff. It's not because that he's trash, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, shout out to Knicks what's his page? Knicks Buzz. You guys know his little thing there, the streets is buzzing. He's an English brother, so I never actually been on a pod with him, but I see his contract. We follow each other on Twitter and stuff like that, so mutual respect or whatever. He brings up something here about this thing. He's saying that the Knicks have the option here to possibly sign Moses Brown for the remainder of the season here. This is from he got this idea from Yossi Goslin. He's an NBA salary cap analyst, so that's not him pulling it out his ass. This is from somebody that's known for cap stuff. As you can see, capsheets.com, if anybody uses that, and things of that nature. So he just brings up the fact that the Knicks could sign Moses Brown to a guaranteed deal for the rest of the year, and then they can wait till basically the last day of the season and sign another player because that prorated salary will be so low that they'll be able to sign another guy to have him ready for the playoff roster. So I put here and it's simple. I like what you're cooking here, man. I really like this idea. Like, but right now, like the Knicks absolutely need a center. You know what I'm saying? We can't just have Mitchell Robinson out there and we have nobody else. We only got Precious. There's no other big. Moses Brown will come here and he might actually play a lot of minutes here for us. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that we need him to play 30 minutes. We just need somebody to come in here and give us 10, 15 minutes, to back up and stuff like that. Moses Brown right now was, as Lee Escovedo mentioned earlier, he's a veteran. He's been in the NBA for a long time. So he can come in here. He's already playing minutes, already finished playing 30 minutes the other night in Dallas. If he comes to the Knicks, he'll already be in condition to play extended minutes. You know what I'm saying? So he can give us 15 minutes off the bench behind Cat. Possibly we might be able to play them together. Add Mitchell Robinson to this rotation. Now you have a lot of size out there, a lot of size at the center spot. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like this idea. And also too, if you want to experiment with Mitchell Robinson starting, then start Mitchell Robinson, for a little bit, have Moses Brown back him up, have Cat at the power forward for a little stints and stuff like that. This might actually be something that might springboard us going forward. So I really like the idea of getting Moses Brown, man. Like I said, he's not a world beater, but he has a pulse. 7'3", he can block shot a little bit. As you see, he got 3 steals in the last game, so he's an active defender, playing hard, trying to make his way into the NBA. He can score if he gets the rebound in the dunker spot. He can score. You know what I'm saying? He could hit the little hook shot. You know what I'm saying? He could create his own shot if he gets the ball, inside. So it's a little accent here if he can get the opportunity. Right now, the Knicks, out of necessity, are probably going to need to play another guy. You know what I'm saying? Because HUKPORTI was that guy that didn't play all year, that all of a sudden we needed him to play. So Moses Brown, enter him to the Knicks. If the Knicks sign him, he instantly has an opportunity to really make a name for himself back home here in New York City. Queens is New York City, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it would be nice for this dude to come back home, playing in front of his family in the big. Where the Knicks feel like they need to play him now. That would be an excellent story, man. So I'm really rooting for this kid. Hopefully the Knicks sign him, man. The Knicks, I had the opportunity to sign him all year. The Knicks intimately know exactly what they're dealing with when it comes to Moses Brown. So if they sign him, great. If not, then what can you do? I'm not gonna cry about it. This is like I said, this is a guy that's like undrafted player, salary cap fodder. It is what it is, man. Another player that's salary cap fodder at the moment is Okike. So Okike, they just posted conveniently on the day before wave players can get added to teams and stuff. They posted a Westchester Knicks video, the same type of video that I said Moses Brown. Moses Brown has one of these also. These are excellent. So like I said, if you could check these out, man, please check these out, because they let the players talk their game and talk their experience in the NBA and stuff like that. So please check this out on Westchester Knicks page on Twitter here. It's also on the Westchester Knicks YouTube page and stuff like that. So let me get that off here, because I don't want to get strict down or anything like that. But I put this for those old school people. That's Urkel. You know what I'm saying? So that's Urkel like doing his detective work. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of weird that they post that video now. Shout out to Doug B here. If you guys know about Doug posts a lot of videos, post game videos about the Knicks, man. He's excellent musician, excellent performer too, man. So just please follow Doug B. Doug Lust, excuse me. Doug Lust is his name on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? He's dope. So anyway, it's a segue. But we could possibly sign a guy like Chuma Okike. Chuma Okike actually, at being 6'6", he's kind of short, but he's really a power forward. He can do everything. He can pass, dribble, he can shoot the three, he can rebound, he can play defense. So getting him is also another player that we can use in the rotation. Shout out to guys like Shamit. Shamit, I think, should never play again. You know what I'm saying? Chuma, he should be in the rotation. He should have been in the rotation, to tell you the truth. I also like TJ Warren too, but we're talking about Chuma. Chuma could play right now. Like I said, Moses Brown could play right now. We're talking about in the rotation. Knicks need to get guys in the rotation. Josh Hart might be out with knee problems. So we're in trouble. We're in trouble. So we need to find talent right now. We cannot sign anybody that's worth a damn. We got to do bargain basement deals here, and this is where we are right now. Shout out to Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan will never play for the Knicks. Okay, they've been messing around with this guy Jacob Toppin for the longest. He's never gonna play unless it's garbage time. It's time to waive these guys, and it's been time. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I'm protesting the Knicks and not doing full watch-alongs anymore. I will be doing halftime to crunch time though. You'll see me at halftime doing a podcast. But this is why I'm protesting the Knicks, because these little moves here should have been done long time ago. Matt Ryan was a waste. Obi, if you're not gonna play on Jacob Toppin, then why is he on the roster? You know what I'm saying? There's other moves that we could have made throughout the year. They could have opened up space for us to do things. We chose not to do anything. We chose not to do anything, and I think that's a disservice to our team here. Jericho Sims could have been moved in a salary dump to get to free up time. We got DeLon Wright on his roster. Is DeLon Wright going to play? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I would waive Shamit. Me personally, I would have dumped Jericho Sims. Matt Ryan, I don't even want to see that guy anymore. You know what I'm saying? Matt Ryan. We had opportunities to free up a little bit of salary, because we're talking about guys that are making below the minimum. They're making prorated minimum contracts. You know what I'm saying? So we had plenty of time to do this, man. So it's annoying that in the 58th game of the season, where teams are solidifying their playoff rosters and fine-tuning things up, to get ready for the playoffs and stuff like that, for the stretch run. The Knicks here are like scratching the bottom of the surface, like what they call, what's that burnt rice in the bottom of the pan, pilagua or whatever the fuck. Is that the right? No, pilagua is the ices. So I mean, for any of my Spanish people, I see Bobby Santiago. You guys know what I'm talking about. The crunchy rice in the bottom of the pot. That's what the Knicks are doing right now. So the crunchy rice on the bottom of the pot is delicious, not for nothing. If you're Puerto Rican or Latino and you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? That rice is delicious, man. So, a guy like Moses Brown is delicious. Pause that if you want to. Chumo Kike is delicious. He goes by Big Chum. He's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So we can still pick up some talent, guys that have played in the NBA and did things throughout their career, to give us a little bit of spice at the end here to finish up the playoff run. So, anyway, that's my little thoughts about the Knicks and stuff, man. Like I said, I get reminded all the time why I should be doing podcasting, because there's a certain voice out there. People put their voice out. People love to debate. People love to fight. They love to get into minuscule arguments and stuff like that, sparring matches. I'm not into that, because I can't tell the difference between being, just having a debate and talking Knicks, or being personal. You know what I'm saying? Because when you start throwing like little words in there, I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? I hate being confused. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting, man. So listen, I'm asking you guys that pop in the channel and see me talking here. Who would you like me to see me do podcasts with? I used to do pods with State. People keep asking me every single day, what happened to that guy with the hospital gown they used to talk to? You know what I'm saying? So people miss that back and forth between me and State. Me and State just don't have time. His work schedule changed. My work schedule is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to a lot of different guys that we did stuff with, especially the MBK network and stuff. So if anybody out there that you would like to see me do pods with, Knicks is buzzing too, man. I need to hit him up to see what's good with him. A couple other guys too that I see around that I'm interested in talking with. So if anybody out there that you feel that I should be talking to, to try to do something with, please let me know. Right now we have the Nick of Time show, with Phil Porto and Guard Up Knicks. Apollo is on that channel. So we're doing our thing there. It's been an open panel kind of thing though. A lot of people on the screen and stuff. It's interesting. I don't mind doing that, once a week or so. On the other channel. I don't like hosting a massive people on my screen, having to dictate that. I don't really like doing that on my channel. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mind having 3 guys, 4 guys the most, talking on my channel at some times, but one-on-one conversations, I love that. So I would love to get back to that. So anyway, let me not take any more of your time. The Knicks are about to play at 8 o'clock. Right now, the current time is 7:46. I know guys are getting their self ready, getting their food ready and stuff. This is just a little insight here talking about the different moves that we can make here in the all season. Mitchell Robinson, thank God he's back. Hopefully he can stay good, man. Shout out to if I could throw him out there, this guy OG Anunoby. He's hurt, man. His foot is busted. So that's another incentive for the Knicks to try to bring in another guy. We have to bring some more people in here, to help us. Guys that are really gonna play. Pat Combe. I'd rather see Pat Combe play, to tell you the truth. But Mitchell, but if Tom Thibodeau's not gonna play these guys, then we need to get guys in here that he will play. So anyway, shout out to everybody that popped in here. I see a couple big paragraphs here. Let me see. Somebody posted something. I see Korean Grant. Korean Grant is always supporting the channel, man. I super appreciate you, man. I wonder. So I would not start Mitch. Okay, Mitch shouldn't start. But we'll see. We'll see if he starts. I don't know if they announced the starting lineups yet. I know the starting lineups is coming soon. Let me look at it on the side here real quick. Let me look at it on the side before we get out of here. I don't know Mitchell Robinson is going to start. He shouldn't start. He hasn't played in forever. So let me just take a quick glance real quick if they posted it or not. Usually the Knicks post their starting lineups before the game starts. So let me just take a look real quick before we get out of here. So I'm looking at the Memphis Grizzlies. They got John Morant. Bane is playing today. Jalen Wells, Jaren Jackson Jr., Zach Edey, man. Woo! A lot of size, man. But the Knicks smoked them the last time. We'll see what happens. As far as the Knicks did not announce their starting lineup yet. But Mitch Robinson is available. So look forward to that, man. Everybody stand by your phone and see who's gonna start. And just root for these Knicks to see if they do something tonight, man. Hopefully they can go to Memphis because they're in Memphis. Hopefully they can go in Memphis and give them a good game. I don't want to see a game where they're getting smashed, man. So if the Knicks are down by 20 or something in the fourth quarter, I'm turning the game off and I'm gonna go do something else. Pegao, my God. Pegao, my goodness, man. I'm freaking half Puerto Rican. I could not get Pegao out my mouth, man. But I know Pegao, I think, is DR. Is that DR? Pegao is DR? I'm not sure. Pegao? Oh, my God, man. I need to get my Puerto Rican card taken from me, man. Pegao? I don't think Puerto Ricans say Pegao. I think Pegao is Dominican. Oh, my goodness. I need to Google that. Anyway, I'll get on that, and I'll do that at the halftime of the Crunch Time show. So I'll see you guys at about 9:15 or so for the halftime show. Right now, you guys get prepared for this next game. They're playing Memphis. Please enjoy the game. Bobby Santiago. Hopefully I get to see you in Charlotte too, man. If not, then it is what it is. Gone. God damn it. Gone. Anyway, I see you guys later. Thank you. Who posted that? VNYC? Man, I love you. So Con is DR. Con is DR. Pegao is Puerto Rican. Okay. Lord have mercy. I need to go back to PR. Lord have mercy. I need to go down to freaking Flushing Avenue on the J line at least and just walk down Puerto Rican Avenue or something just to get my I need to call my dad. How about that? The fuck? Anyway, 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking your thumb. Salute. I see you guys soon. Halftime, I'll be there 9:15 to do the play-by-play halftime report and then play-by-play and then finishing the game off with you guys. Hopefully, if the Knicks are in it, I'll stick with it, to the end. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. He said All Ball TV. You like to see me do a Powerball All Ball TV? Okay, I'll look him up. Let me see who else. Like I said, I don't want to waste your guys' time. The game's about to start. But All Ball TV, let me write it down. I'll look at it. All Ball TV, I'll write it down in a second. But anyway, guys, see you guys later. Peace. I'm out.
Ariel, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder